I should preface this video with a couple of important things to know. First, that this isn't the photo mode glitch some people are probably already aware of. You can do many similar things, but they don't fully overlap, and this glitch, if anything, makes that glitch even better and easier to use. Getting into Oshima Coast early is one of the big things, but there's a lot more to see besides that, and they only get weirder. Second, that this will be mainly a showcase, and though I will show how the glitch is performed, I won't go into extreme detail in this video. I will make a video for that purpose soon, and link it in the description of this one once it's posted. Once the glitch, which I'm calling Astral Projection, is active, you can fly around using controls similar to photo mode, but looking up and down is inverted. Make sure not to press any of the circle, triangle, etc. buttons unless it's to exit the pause menu, as it will end the glitch early. Pressing the D-pad, however, will move you in whatever direction you press, so you can fly faster by pressing the D-pad and pushing the control stick in a specific direction. Unlike the normal photo mode glitch that lets you move the camera far away, objects will load in their normal state as you approach, so you can get the same quality graphics as if you were standing wherever your camera is. But this also means the game sort of thinks you're standing wherever the camera moves, so by cancelling this state, you can reveal the map. I have found that pressing circle works best for this, as triangle will often return you to the mountain for some reason. When you do cancel the glitch, your game will think you've suddenly appeared a little in front of your camera's position, which can, in the right places, allow you to discover points of interest, unlocking fast travel to them. Unfortunately, just like accessing Ishikari early, you cannot actually complete points of interest like bamboo strikes or hot springs, and NPCs aren't spawned in. But there is good news. You can still loot items and chests, which means that you have access to many more gun parts than you would otherwise have, and can likely get most, if not all weapons to max level with very few quests. For this next part, I want to give some credit to Taha Tano Game, who had found a way to get into Koga Fortress, where the last full mission of the game takes place, with a simple method that I've made sure still works even on the current version. I will link that video in the description. As a part of that video, they discovered this blue cover box, that seems to be where the last mission starts, but due to a large death barrier, it was inaccessible. I've tried myself, and haven't been able to get in on foot. Though I still haven't found a way inside it yet. By cancelling Astral Projection while looking into the box, the game believes you're standing on top of it. You can't move from this position, though you can summon your horse. I tried camping, but you aren't allowed, and even trying to mount the horse doesn't work. I didn't try everything I could think of due to time constraints, however, so it's very possible there's something more to do here. I also tested to see if you could summon your horse somewhere you're able to camp, and then camp to save a fast travel point, but it seems like the horse doesn't know where you are after it spawns in. So you would need a small area like the blue box that prevents the horse from getting called in at a distance. Of course, you can take the camera anywhere you'd like, and take in the sights of a zoo. You can move the camera a bit faster by looking slightly down and holding R2, which tries to move you upwards, relative to the direction you're facing. Interesting tree. You can finally follow these birds. Here, I cancel astral projection while in the air, and it lets me stay in the air, allowing the use of photo mode from this point. Even if you could reach this point with the normal photo mode glitch, getting to far off places was even more time consuming. You can get incredibly high up, of course. But after a certain height, the nighttime skybox breaks and tries to blind you. I decided to go to the island past Oshima Coast. Eventually you reach a sort of farland-style border. Bright light warning. Flash incoming. The clouds seem like melting glass here. You aren't just limited to anywhere above the map, however, as astral projection lets you move the camera through any object, as well as the terrain, so we can go down as well. Really down. I'm not a programmer, so I don't fully understand what this is. I assume it's a reflection of the cloud map above, or something like that. If you know what's going on here, an explanation would be interesting. Eventually, it just goes black. But now we can look back at where we came from and pause the game to see through to the world above. Sort of. I'm only going to show still images of some of the more glitchy moments, because I'd be worried about causing seizures otherwise. We can see the cube shape of the entire world. I guess Minecraft had it right. Again, if anyone can explain what's happening here, I'd love to know. But all good things must come to an end, and I eventually hit circle or triangle or something by accident, leaving me here. Thanks for watching, and I hope people can do some interesting things with this. I'll have a tutorial made as soon as I can.